Before the Thanksgiving break, SU President Dr. Janet Dudley-Eshbach called a meeting with selected Black student leaders to open a discussion about what the administration can do to help underrepresented minority students. But given only a few days' notice, the students felt that they weren't given adequate time to address the many concerns they have about the lack of diversity on campus. So the students read a composed letter to the administration and left the meeting as a group. SUTV spoke to the president as well as some of the students who attended to see what their feelings are about moving forward to make changes here at Salisbury University.
The point is change. And until I can effectively speak on change, effectively have a logical and rational measure of how to provoke change, we have to get back to you, or this will not be a productive meeting for anyone, for you or for myself. So we have felt the back burner of a lot of things. We have felt the oppression, the prejudice, the racism. But that's not our approach. That's not even close to what we're thinking. We're not thinking, we could have a pity party all day long, but we're thinking there's much more things than our feelings, our emotions. What do we want to see in the end? In the end, we want to see everyone to be happy, from a white woman to a Black girl to an Asian man to whatever you may be, wherever you may come from. Everyone deserves that. So we're extremely hopeful to be people that at one point were unrecognized to be the leaders of that movement.
More so concerned about the smaller and more covert issues in terms of the diversity and the planning of the institution. So we said, okay, well, let's go, and when we go to present to her, let's come up with something that shows and acknowledges the fact that we care, we're respectful, that we want to hear what you have to say, but also that there's been some feelings involved, and it's an emotional thing, and that we need some time to continue to gather our thoughts because it's a big issue. This is not an issue we can just round up a couple students and solve today. It's not a task force issue. This is a total Salisbury student body thing, and so we wanted to make sure that we gave adequate time, not for us in our decision making, not for the Black leaders, but for the student body to prepare themselves so that when we do make this change, it works and it sticks, and not just a fad or a trend.
I'm going to listen very carefully to what students have to say. I've had some experience with diversity issues, and we will continue, my administration will continue to support whatever efforts we are able to support that make sense, and we're going to be looking at a lot of things from bringing more faculty from underrepresented groups to greater visibility for different programs here on campus, many of which are already taking place. I was disappointed that the students walked out because I really wanted to begin a dialogue today. I wanted to hear from our students. I wanted to hear what some of their frustrations are. I want them to help suggest ways that we can make our campus a better place.
Now, there really is no time or date scheduled for the students to get back to the university about changes that they would like to see here on campus. But of course, for more updates during the spring semester, this is SUTV Evening News. I'm Brooke Reese reporting.